Okay, a lot of people have asked me to do a debunking on the glitching videos, like this one. Okay, I'm not gonna go over. I'm not gonna say who made the video, but I don't know if they intentionally did this or not. It seems like it's intentional because it's not accurate at all. But it could be that they have a really crappy computer. When they play the exe file, it doesn't work right because it looks like they're using the media player, but it could be that they edited in the video and put it right on the corners of took a still shot of the player and then put this right inside that. If you watch that video online, you can hear them say, "Oh, don't make it full screen," and then they cut themselves off because that might have meant something like, "Oh, it'll give away what we're doing," something like that. I mean, who knows? But anyways, let's take a look at this. Okay, so you know what we should do first, though, is here's my Toshiba drive, right? And this is the lower lobby stairways, and there's only one video in there. Okay, so I'll open it up, and unfortunately, when you save out the let's see, I'm going to save it as a 3GP file. And let's see. We'll just call it, what is this? LL lobby dot 3GP. Yeah, I think it's with another B though. All right, so I'm gonna save it, and now this supposedly what it does is it fills in all the gaps with sort of a video still when there's nobody there at all. Okay, that's just how it works. Okay, so now I'm gonna go get that file. Yeah, so let's just import that in. I'm going to import it, and that'll be... Okay, so this is what I do when I make these videos. Just letting you know. Alright, so I bring it in, and now this video here is really long. It's going to be... Let's see, I'll put it in over here so you can see it. Okay, now it doesn't have any... It only has this time code now. But the time code for what we're doing really isn't that important. It's just finding where there's people moving, okay? So maybe I can put both of these screens in at a similar time. Yeah. So this video over here, if you watch it, oh, that's right, these are crazy, I remember this. See, it's 24 hours of video. And you have to speed it up to get it to look normal. Well, let's just do this a different way then. Okay, that's one of the problems I deal with, stuff like that. Let's see. Okay, so here's the surveillance footage, and let's see if we can find that moment in time. You can do 4 times the speed, so maybe we can get to it. Okay, so it looks like this is a guy that's going to be vacuuming. Okay. And we see this over here, a glitching, quote, glitching. Alright, so he's vacuuming. Looks like he's doing that whole area over there. And let's see. So he hasn't made it down the hall yet. He's just vacuuming. I think that's where the base of the stairs are over there. So basically, it looked like that was pretty close to... Okay. Yeah. So that was that still frame a second ago when he was right back there. Now see how there's the cord back there? Later on, they call that blood. Because of the way their camera looks. But if you look, there's nobody in the images, but on their video, look how, again, it's wiggling around. Whenever you see that, just question it. Here's a vacuum guy, security guy, and the same guy vacuuming. Okay, that doesn't exist in the surveillance footage. Yeah, I mean, he's just vacuuming and doing his thing, you know. Let's go back there and see if we can get this pause. Okay, so let's see if we can find that exact right there so that you can tell it's the same video. Alright, now they have a kind of a weird glitching thing going on with the time code too. So let's see if I can catch the, see right there, 36 and 13 seconds. 0, 36, I think that's 36. Let's see. Yeah. So maybe we can go back to 36 and 13 seconds on my video and see what, if that's the right time frame. It looks to me like this is almost correct though, right here. So I don't even know where they're getting their time code from, but okay. So this is the video that they're getting this from, like right here. You know, he looks back. See how he looks back right there? Same thing. See, like right here he looks back. That's, notice how those are exactly the same frames right there. And actually, look at that. They are, because 0, 36, 37, 0, 36, 37. Okay, so when I watch the video, it's clear though. You see, like, that's just regular surveillance footage. There's no glitching. Nothing. It's just, that's what it looks like. Okay, now I think this one almost looks like there's, it's, you know, obviously composited. They put a security guard back there. But again, I'm just saying maybe they're, when they run it, it's doing some crazy things. I don't know. But this isn't the surveillance footage that everybody else gets to see, you know, like everybody else who downloads that has, you know, like look at this person walking there. That person's not walking anywhere near there. Look at that. They put the security guard running back there. All the highlights they can find, you know, it's crazy. Oh, then now they have Kenneka, and then they glitch her out a little bit. Keep the, as if the guy that's vacuuming still there. Oh, and all of a sudden the cord disappears. Now he's walking by and, oh wow, Kenneka's right over there. And that lady's walking by, and they're all on the screen at the same time. And look at this is just totally bogus. Okay. Now I'll give them the credit, the benefit of the doubt, and say that they, you know, their computer just sucks, and maybe there's something weird going on technically. Okay, but this just isn't happening. I think the more plausible reason is that they're doing something intentionally. Like you can even hear their voices. It sounds not, doesn't sound very realistic in there. Like, oh wow, do you see that? You know, it doesn't sound real. But look at that. There's 3 people there. 2 of them are ghosts. No, one disappeared. Oh, there's that vacuum guy again. You know, it's just, it's nuts. All right. Oh wow. See, they've brought in all the main sort of clips. Like, oh, here's the mom now. Look at the mom with the child with the float, not the flotation device, the neck pillow on. Walks up, and then all of a sudden, looks like, I don't know if that's the girl's looking for. No, it's somebody else. Those are those 3 other girls that got off the elevator earlier when you watch the surveillance. But yeah, this is totally bogus. Okay. This is what the surveillance footage looks like. Okay, maybe we can move forward in time. Okay, that was, see, there's Kenneka, right? So that's at 3:25. Just, you know, we've all seen this a million times. I'm speeding it up right now. Okay, that was the moment right there that just, man, if she just turned, you know, it's actually pretty sad. Like right here, watch when she gets right here. She looked that direction. Had she walked that direction, she would have gone up those stairs right into the, watch this. She almost went that direction. She was actually heading there and went, I want to go this way. You know, but if she'd gone that way, it would have gone up you know, a flight of stairs, and she would have been right in the lobby. All right, so let's fast forward it. I know that there's a, oh yeah, and then there's a guy at around 2, the clip before her, I believe is actually, yeah, that's that security guard. But it's not directly in time. See, look at that. All right, let me get it to that. Let me slow it to the normal speed. Okay, so let's see what we got here. See, it's 1:55. This is an hour and a half before Kenneka was even anywhere near there. So here's the security guard. He's running. Oh, that's half speed. Let me get normal speed. See, that's how people do a little bit, make it look a little bit more ghosty. They do half speed. Look at, you can do a quarter speed. Watch how crazy this will look. All right, so I'm going to slow it down here in a second. Okay. Now look at this. Now when he's running, see how, like, in between steps it's blurry? Because it's already poor quality, and now it's blurry in between frames. I think if you could get it back to that one spot, it would look really... Okay, so here we go. See if we can catch him running here, and then I'll slow it down to a quarter. Yeah, look at that. See, that's how you get that weird sort of effect where there's, you know, sort of ghosting between the images. It's bogus, you know. But anyways, here's the security guard. He's running. Now this is 1:55, hour and a half before Kenneka was even there. And no, it wasn't edited. Okay, because I can make a video where he runs down this way, and then you'll see him come up somewhere else, and that's it. Okay. And I've seen that video already from the camera that's down there, and it's the same time as this. Okay, so he's running up the stairs, and it's 2 o'clock. You know, I don't know why he's running. Maybe somebody wanted something really quickly. You know, I don't know. But his running has nothing to do with Kenneka, right? She's still at the party. She doesn't leave the party till around 3 and is left out in the hall while her friends went to get the phone and keys. And then when they were inside, she took the elevator that was right there and went all the way down to this elevator right over here. She probably hit LL instead of L. And you notice how on the surveillance footage that's over here, you see the elevator door open up by itself? I bet those are all the other people who actually hit LL too, but then realized right after they pushed it, oh, we meant lobby, push lobby, then the elevator stopped on the lobby level, and then it continued on to LL because that button was pushed, and then nobody gets out. Okay, but you see how that security guard was running right there? That's 2:32, so he's running, right? He's, you know, I guess you'd have to ask him why he's running, but Kenneka's still at the party, you know, and he just ran up into the lobby. So he's running from the lobby down to here, running to the lobby, down to here. Now here comes Kenneka. So she is the next clip, but it's 3:25 now. So you can't really associate those two, all right? Everyone tries to do that. Oh, guy, he was right there. No, it wasn't. It was like an hour before. All right, so I'm going to just fast forward it now. I believe after her is, yeah, the kids and the mom and the child, but they actually go right up to the lobby right there. All right. Now here's that one girl that's exercising, running around. People like to throw her into the mix too. She just went up to the lobby right there. Okay, now here's the guy with the red hat, 4:32, an hour after Kenneka was here. All right, comes back and goes to the elevator. And then this is 5 in the morning. Okay, so now we're getting way past where Kenneka, she went into the freezer at 3:32-ish, 3:33. All right, so you see how there's like nothing in here that is glitching? Like this is what the video looks like. right? These are these friends, you know, that were in the elevator at 105. You see them coming out on the other surveillance camera. And they went up to the lobby too, you know. They probably accidentally, I'm not sure if there's something over here, but they probably accidentally hit LL and then went up to the lobby. Or they just, because it's not even that slow to get to the lobby going this way, you know. It's not much slower. It's only just one flight of stairs different than taking the, if he had landed on the lobby, he would have been upstairs over here and then had to go to the lobby. So, anyways, yeah, well, I think that pretty much debunks the glitching, okay, because there really isn't any glitching on the real video. You know, look at that. It's just, this is way later in the day, 9:45. You know, people walking around. All right, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say that they have a system, a computer that didn't play it right, but I think it looks more edited to me because there's so many times where like all the main, you know, quote players are in the video, you know, like all the people speculate about are all in it at the same time. Okay, so that's all I got for you, and keep it real.